Hey everybody, welcome back to another class on Verbling.com with Teacher Abby. This is a reading conversation class. We're going to be looking at an article about punishments and discussing the idea. So it should be an interesting conversation for sure. Welcome back. Ali, welcome back to class. How you doing?
Abby, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. Very true.
Yeah.
Andre, welcome back to class. How you doing?
Hi again, I'm doing good.
Good to
How are
see
you?
you. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. I feel like I maybe need one more coffee today.
So what's the problem? Good.
I think it's because last night my backside was hurting and I didn't sleep very good because every time I turned on my right side it would like hurt, so I was like all night I was trying to get comfortable. That's probably why.
You should try the green tea maybe. Green tea will help you more.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Green tea.
Go and take one tea or coffee.
Sorry, what did you say? Go get one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll teach you how to make tea on live class because I don't. Elena, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Hello, Abby.
Hey, it's been a long time. How are you?
Yeah, so long time.
Thank you for
Yeah,
joining.
I'm fine, but I have a little holiday. Not little, yeah, but now our return.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming to the class, Elena. What's new? What are you going to do on your holiday?
No, I was working. It was just holiday of languages.
Ah, I see. A break from English.
Yeah.
I'd like one of those.
Yeah.
Isa, welcome back to the class. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
Thanks for coming back. Mateo?
Hi, Abby again.
Hello, Mateo. How are you?
Now I'm fine. Before,
Awesome.
no.
Why not? What happened? Were you upset?
Now, before, I'm confused. No problem.
It's dinner time.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All we know is that Mateo wants a massage on the beach and he doesn't care who it comes from.
Yes.
Thanks for coming, Mateo. We love having you. Hi, Victor. Welcome back to the class.
Hello, Abby again.
Nice to have you, Victor. Thanks for coming.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Very good. Thank you. Adam. Adam?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Good. I'm doing very well. It's going well. Thanks for joining me today. Where are you from?
I'm from Egypt.
Beautiful. Thanks for coming back to class. It's nice to have you, Adam. When you're not speaking, just make sure you mute your microphone, okay? Because there's a sound in your audio. Thanks for joining us today. Mustafa, welcome back to the class.
Welcome, teacher.
Welcome to you.
No to you.
No, you. Uh-oh, I'm in a mood today. I can tell that I'm going to probably say something I regret today. I don't like that feeling. It's a bit scary. Welcome back. Pardon?
Why do you say that?
I just think because I'm a little bit, I don't know. I feel a bit foggy today.
Foggy?
Never mind. Say what you want.
It's like dizzy? No.
No, foggy, just, I don't want to say tired because that's really unprofessional, but that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
Feel free, Abby.
Yeah. We'll understand.
Yeah, we understand you. Feel free.
It's the sleep with my injury. I didn't sleep very good. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
But
teacher.
No worries.
Teacher. Sorry. What's happened to you? I didn't understand.
Oh,
Bum problem.
she,
a bum
she,
problem.
she told,
Oh, you have to tell me later.
No,
But dancing.
I was bowling, Mustafa, and I injured my bum.
What's
I-
bum?
What's a bum?
Can you show us? I'm in picture. I'm in picture.
Mix bowling and dancing.
Victor, I'm shocked at you. That is not you at all to say something like that.
It's effective way to learning words.
I'll show you what I did in my picture. I was bowling, and I extended.
wow.
Whoa.
Professional bowling player.
And I
That's
pulled
cool.
a muscle in my bum. Now, the bum is the backside of a woman or a man.
Oh, okay.
You've got two muscles on your back, like this. And I pulled a muscle. So now my bum hurts. Like Andrew said, bum problems.
I understood, teacher. I understood.
Abby, you need a massage.
Stop it right now. All right. So today we're talking about punishment. How fitting. How fitting.
Wow. Punishment.
What was the worst way that you could be punished when you were a child? What was the worst punishment your parents could give you as a child? That's the question.
Maybe they keep me in the room and close the door.
Lock you in your room, yeah. Send you
Yeah.
to your room. Good answer. Why did you hate that so much, Mustafa?
Sorry, teacher. What?
Why did you hate that so much, being sent to your room?
Maybe because they prohibit me from connection to my friend when I was child, or to go out or something like that. So maybe if you were in the same place for over than maybe 1 hour or 2 hours, it will be not good feeling. Okay.
Absolutely. Isolation, being away from your friends. Good answer.
Yeah, isolation. Yes.
Victor, what about you? When you were a child, what's the worst kind of punishment you could get?
My parents banned me to eat candies.
They banned you from eating candy.
Yeah,
That
I
is
was
horrible.
kind of candy boy.
Poor Victor. Why would they do that?
I don't remember.
What would you do to misbehave?
Maybe I ate candy so much.
Maybe you ate too much candy, yeah. You ate candy when you weren't supposed to. Very good. Elena, what's your answer?
They stopped to communicate with me.
What do you mean? Like they didn't talk to you?
Yes.
That sounds like a dream.
No.
Is it punishment?
Yes. One day it was for a week. You can imagine. Nobody spoke with me. It was disgusting, really. I understood all at that time. Yeah.
Wow, that's an interesting form of punishment.
Yeah.
Not speaking with you. Good
Yeah,
answer.
at that time I understood all things. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, Elena. What about you, Isa? What's the worst thing your parents could do when you were a child to punish you?
Home chores.
Housework?
Housework. Yeah. I had to sweep and mop all the house and the bathroom and everything. And one more thing is not money, not permission to go anywhere.
Do you know what we
Uh,
call that, Isa, when we say that a child is not allowed to leave the house or do certain activities?
what is it?
It's called being grounded. Grounded.
Ah, yes, being grounded.
Mm.
And sometimes some spanking.
Aw, pobre nalguitas.
Yeah.
Good answer. What about you, Mateo? What's the worst thing your parents could do to punish you?
Okay, when I was a child, I remember my parents alone in my room, isolate, without dinner.
Wow.
Ellie's like, oh my god!
It's good to be alone, but
I can't.
dinner, no way.
I can't stay without dinner.
Not acceptable.
Did they check you if you are alive or something?
They open like a little door just to look in on him. He's still alive. Close it.
Matthew, I am wondering what you did so they did that for you.
What?
You worked?
What would you do that would make them send you to your bedroom with no dinner?
Okay. I'm doing. I remember I'm doing something, a bad something. I don't know. For example, come back home more time.
Too late.
Too late.
How long did you stay there?
Night
Because
person.
no, I'm wild personality, freedom and rebellion. Okay.
How many dinner you missed? Have you missed?
Twice a week.
Often.
Wow.
My parents often.
You know what? You know how they could make that punishment even better is to make like something really delicious for dinner that night, and then say, "Oh, sorry, no, none for you." Like that would be the worst.
And you just smell the smell something.
And under his bedroom door, you can smell it.
What is the worst punishment for your parents gave you?
Sorry.
What is the worst punishment that your parents have ever given you when you were a child?
I would say, well, it depends. When I was younger, Isa, it would probably be a spanking from my father because my father is a very large man and he's very scary. But as I got older, it was definitely stopping me from like leaving the house and socializing with my friends, so being grounded. When I was a teenager, that was like torture. That's probably why I left home when I was 17, because I was like, you're not stopping me again from doing that. So when I was a kid, it was spanking. I remember getting many, many spankings as a little girl, many spankings. I didn't like to listen. I still don't.
Rebellious.
A little bit. Andre, what about you?
Belt spanking.
Yeah, the belt. When you see the belt coming, you know it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, I agree.
Stick.
Which belt?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A baseball stick.
Andre, what would you do that would get you a belt spank?
What would I do?
Yeah.
Run away.
No. What would you do that would earn you a belt spanking?
What do you mean if they earn me?
Like, why would your parents give you a belt spanking? What would you do that would make them do that?
Oh, I don't remember actually. Maybe something. maybe I swear.
Swears.
Or maybe do something that was forbidden, or I don't remember actually. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
But as you said, it was like in early childhood. When I grew up, maybe it was I was grounded, and if I misbehaved, and maybe something else went to a corner. There is. I don't know why, but they sent us. They said that we had to stay in the corner, but it was actually in early childhood, of course.
Yeah, the corner one always that interests me. I don't really understand the idea behind it. I don't know. Looking into a corner. I guess it's boring.
Yes. It's the
That's
most
why it's
innocent.
You
one.
guess it's boring?
I think so far the smartest parents are Issa's, getting him to do all the housework. Why didn't my parents think of that one? That would have at least been useful.
Yeah, that's.
Get something accomplished. Oh, I just remembered a punishment. When I would come home really late, I had to weed the garden.
To weed?
Weed the garden, like pull the bad plants out of the garden.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking another another weed.
Well, no, that would not have been a punishment, I don't think. Maybe punishment for that would have been totally different. Ali, what would be a bad form of punishment for you as a child?
Of course, a lot of spanking. And maybe I'm not, when I wasn't children, maybe teenager, worst punishment is maybe your father yelling at you and say some bad words about you.
Mm-hmm.
It was hurt me, not spanking. Someone say bad words for me. That's very hard for me.
So you're saying you've got buns of steel.
Yes, like that. Maybe.
Spankings don't hurt, but words do.
Yeah, words is more difficult than other things.
It's true. For some children, words are like different children need different types of discipline, right? I needed a spanking. That's what I needed as a child. At least that's what I was told. Thanks for sharing, Ali. What about you, Adam? When you were a child, what was a really bad form of punishment?
Okay, I think that the worst thing I experienced was preventing me from playing football.
So taking something away that you really enjoyed. Do you remember a time where you
Yes,
did
that's
something? Do you remember a time where you did something, Adam, when you weren't allowed to play soccer because of it?
No, I don't remember anything. I think that I was just like an angel. I was an innocent child, so I don't know why.
Just like me.
Yeah, just like all of us.
Good, very good. What kinds of behavior do you think are punishable? What behavior do you think a child should be punished for? And punishment, it could be something totally different. It could be isolation, it could be whatever. But what kinds of behavior do you think should be punishable? Elena.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not behavior, but I don't know. Maybe steal something.
Stealing, good one, yeah.
Yeah. Stealing. I suppose it should be. It should be punishment. And lying.
Lying, good. Stealing, lying. Anybody else think of an example of a
Disrespectful
being
with others.
disrespectful? Yeah.
Swearing.
Yeah.
Punching girls.
I used to punch boys when I was a kid. So punching boys, hitting people, and hitting in general.
Yes.
Maybe stay too late.
Staying out too late.
For a child, staying too late, it's not work.
Yeah, for a child also. like someone we know.
Who? Mateo?
Mateo, where are you?
He's there.
He's not here. Thanks God it's not here. He's not here.
I remember one time I came home at 3 in the morning with my friend Ria, and my father yelled so loud. Me and her were literally shaking. We were like shaking in our little socks. Where were you? And he came, he was in his underwear. So my friend Ria, she was like this. Because he came out of bed to see like that we had come home so late, and he was yelling like this, standing in his underwear, and she was like terrified, covering her eyes.
Where were you?
Poor Leah.
We were, you know what, Issa? We weren't even doing anything bad. We were just over at like a friend's house down the street. Her name was Laura. And we were watching movies and just being girls and nothing bad, but we were home very late. And we walked home at that time. So it was like in the middle of the night, and he was pretty angry with us.
Wow.
Teacher, 3 a.m. It's too late. You deserve it.
I know. Although when I was in Mexico, I stayed up pretty late. We went dancing till, I think, was it 6 in the morning one time? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had a good time. But I didn't have to go home to my father, so that would have changed it a little bit. Good. Anybody else want to talk about something that's punishable that you think a child should be punished for?
Teacher, sometimes the punishment maybe will make child do this again if the idea not come in the correct way, as I think. So maybe we have to let them prohibit them from doing this by not punishment, like treat them or something like this. I think this is more useful from punishment, because punishment maybe the child will become like do something reverse what their father told him, because he connect what he do by pleasure and happy. Okay.
Like it was worth it. I got a spanking, but I got to hang out with my friends, so that's okay, type thing.
Sorry, teacher?
Like the child might conclude that the punishment was worth it because they had so much fun. That's okay that they.
Yes, that's right. So the father and the family have to treat them why this is not good for you and something like this, okay? Because maybe because they were afraid from danger happen to you or something not good happen to you. So this is I think most useful from punishment.
Very good.
Yeah, I think that.
I like the next question. Why do teachers punish students? And what kind of behavior should be? What kinds of behavior are punishable? What do you think, Andre?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe if they misbehave or talk with each other. Not in our case, of course. Maybe they. How do you say? If it's a classic class, I mean school class, it could be if they have a test, they looking into each other's answers. Or
what do we call that?
I'm not sure actually.
Cheating.
Cheating. Okay.
Cheating on tests. That's a good one. What do you think would be a good consequence for cheating on tests? Let me ask Mateo. What would be a good consequence for cheating on a test?
Cheating on tests. What does it mean, cheating?
Like looking at somebody else's test to see the answers to the questions.
Ah, okay. I think for this it's okay. The teacher must punish the student because the students needed to learn the respect for the other people, the other students.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good answer, Mateo.
Just for teaching, not abusing.
Okay, very good.
And you know what I used to do when I had a test in school, and sometimes I didn't study for the test? I would write on my arm some keywords and rules or some questions, and I would use a sweater. And when the teacher would turn to somewhere else, I would look at my notes on my arm.
I am shocked.
Yes, this is me. I am a cheater.
Cheater.
Yeah, but
What would be a good consequence for that, Victor? If Isa was your son and you learned that he did that at school, what would you do to him?
Proud of him.
Actually, I don't know.
What do you think would be a fair consequence? Ali would take you out for ice cream. What would Victor do?
To be honest, I don't know.
No? Who wants to give me an answer? If you found out that your child cheated at school on a
Come
test.
on, Victor. You learn your son or daughter skilled.
No, not Victor.
I think the best way is to explain first. Explain that it's in his interests to study, the education is very important in life, and that in further life cheating is not good for him.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher catch him or her or can't catch?
They caught him.
Yeah. Oh. If teacher caught him, there is a punishment, of course.
Exactly.
Because he or she is not a good cheater.
Exactly.
Sorry, Ali. Now this is the question for you. Did the teacher catch you sometimes when you were in the school cheating?
No, I was a good.
He never got caught. He never got caught.
So, sometimes we do something foolish when we were in maybe in the primary school or something when we were a child, something like that. Sorry, teacher. If I think cheating, why we have to do punishment to the student? Because maybe if a student learned to cheat when he was in school, okay, when he is in exam, so maybe he will take the effort of other students. They work hard and did solution the homework or something like that. So he will take the effort of them. Also, furthermore, when he graduate maybe and go to the real life and working, maybe he will cheat also. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't take punishment when he was in school, so he used to do that. What do you think?
That's a good answer for sure.
Okay.
I agree with you.
So, teacher, what's punishment you do to the student?
I mute them.
Mute them. Yes, that's right. Mute them.
I
Or
mute
maybe,
them, or
or,
I don't ask them anymore. No more questions for them.
or ignore them.
Ignore them or mute them. Yeah. But
So,
sometimes if I'm ignoring you, sometimes it's just because maybe I'm not as organized as I should be. And then you need to say, "Teacher, you're ignoring me," and I say, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
teacher, this is your tools to punishment.
I know. Good. You have
I
a
think
serious question, Mateo?
Abby, I would ask you because someone in United States said me one things with the school younger. Okay, in Canada, I asked you. It's the same. I know it's true. In Canada, the students. The teacher punish the students for isolate, for not socializing with other students. They have a punishment.
I don't know what you mean. Like if they don't socialize during their breaks, they get punished?
Yes.
Maybe by the students, but not by a teacher.
No, because I remember some months ago in Florida, a mother talking with me with the school in Florida, okay, and she said me in Florida the students, the teacher punished the students for not socializing with the other students, but prefer stay isolate. You understand?
I've never heard. Yeah, I understand you. Yes, but I don't think I've ever heard of that, Mateo.
Ah, okay.
When I
No, because I think for keep the students' community, okay?
Okay.
This form punishment.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know, but that might be something that's happening recently. I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Okay, thanks.
Good. All right, let's get into our reading. We're going to read a little bit. I am... Mustafa.
Not loudly.
I will not read it out loud.
No, this is true. Sometimes it's become fun when sometimes I don't know if you were in classes, you touch this feeling with the student. Sometimes the exams become fun or not important, like final exam or course exam or something like that. Some small exam or to be sure for that student understand the subject or something like that. So type of cheating.
Okay, so
okay,
not when it's an important.
Just for adrenaline, something like that.
So sorry, Ali, I didn't understand what you mean by sharing information.
If you don't know the answer, you can want help from your friend. That's why cheating.
Oh my God.
Why you say that? If we are a friend in the same class and I ask you, Mustafa, I don't know the answer. I couldn't study last night, and say me the answer. What would you say?
Ali, to be honest with you, I will not give you the answer. If I tired to study and try to study hard on, maybe I didn't sleep last night and go to the exam and you ask me that, maybe I will not give you, to be honest with you. But many of my friends maybe sometimes ignore me or maybe become sad from me because I didn't give them the answer. I don't know, but I cannot give my effort to other.
You are not real friend. So
No, the real friend. Maybe because I don't want you to. I don't want the teacher to catch you cheating, and maybe you will fail all the year. Yes, all the year.
Yeah, you know that I write very difficult exams for you guys too.
One day I will help you. This is life, Mustafa. If we are friends, we should help each other.
I'll help you in all part of your life except an exam.
Peace and love. Peace and love, guys.
Peace and love. Thank you. Said right from our very own hippie, our class hippie, Mateo. Okay, Adam, can you please read the highlighted portion of the story here? It's about Tom and Jack.
Tom and Jack are junior high school students. They have known each other for a long time and are pretty good friends. They usually get along with each other very well. Today, however, the boys are not getting along so well. They have been arguing about who is better, Superman or Spider-Man. Tom thinks Superman is better than Spider-Man. He thinks Superman is strongest and fastest man on Earth.
Okay, very good. And the next part, we'll get Ali to read the next highlighted part for us, please. Oops.
Okay. He thinks no one is better than Superman. Jack thinks Spider-Man is better than Superman. He thinks Spider-Man is the bravest and smartest man on the earth. He thinks no one is better than Spider-Man. What's that? The boys started arguing on the school bus in the morning.
Okay, you guys see what's happening here. What are you laughing at, Ali?
I don't know.
Is it the repetition? Is it the repetition in the paragraph?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a tongue twister.
Just silly comparison.
Okay, Andre, read the next part.
Then they continued their argument at lunch in the school cafeteria. The argument became very strong and the boys started fighting. Tom smacked Jack in the mouth. Jack punched Tom in the stomach. Soon the two boys were rolling around on the floor of the cafeteria fighting. All the other students thought this was exciting and started to shout and cheer. "Come on, Jack," some of them said. "Kill him, Tom," said others said. Some others said.
Okay, very good. So, Victor, what's the situation between Tom and Jack?
They are arguing each other.
Mm-hmm. What are they arguing about?
About Superman and Spider-Man. It's a serious accusation.
Serious. It's a very serious problem here. Who has had a similar argument when they were a child between who was better than somebody else? Has anyone ever had a fight like this?
Chip or Dale?
That's, you know what's funny about that, Andre? People used to call me Chip because my sister's name is Dale. That's my nickname from when I was in school. They'd call me Chip. Chip or Dale. Chip is definitely better than Dale, by the way.
Those were the little chipmunks?
Yeah, exactly. So did anyone have like a favorite childhood hero that they would fight about when they were younger, that theirs was better than somebody else's? Or that somebody's, maybe their father was stronger, their mom's cooking was better?
Soccer teams, in my case.
Soccer teams. Okay, give me an example of what you'd argue about.
We would argue about, well, who has the better players and what team performs a better game, a better, yes. And I would say that my team always try to be more offensive and give more fun to the fans than other teams that always are defensive.
Good. Good answer.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, that's all. That's all.
Anybody else want to share about what they would argue about as kids?
We were arguing about cars. Which model of cars can drive faster?
That's why you started race car driving when you were a teenager.
Maybe.
Anyone else? Okay. So the situation breaks out. They start fighting in the cafeteria of the school. Has anyone ever fought in school? Anybody here ever fist fight or get into a fight at school?
Of course.
Elena, did you ever get into a fight at school?
Girl fights.
No, never.
Never.
Never. And you, Abby?
I did, Elena. I did. I would fight boys in school all the time.
What for?
I was just feisty, I guess. I like to fight. I don't know why.
They wanted your lunch?
They wanted my lunch. I remember I used to fight with a boy named Casey all the time, and it's funny. I should reconnect with Casey to ask if he's okay. I think I hurt him.
Yeah, that's difficult to imagine about you.
Not anymore. Now I'm very girly, and I don't fight. But when I was a young girl, I was what you call a tomboy. Has anyone heard that expression before?
No.
A tomboy is a young girl who acts like a boy. They maybe play in the mud, or they don't like pink. Like that was me. I was a major tomboy.
Oh.
I've changed a lot. Elena. All right, let's continue with our reading. I think next.
Okay, I believe you.
Elena, it's your turn. Could you read the next highlighted part?
Okay, then, yeah? Oh no. Before long,
yes.
Before long, a teacher ran over to the boys and broke up the fight. Jack's mouth was bleeding and Tom's shirt was ripped. The teacher took Jack to the nurse's office and Tom to the principal's office. The nurse told Jack he would be okay, and he went to the principal's office too. They both waited while the teacher explained to the principal what had happened.
Excellent. Very good pronunciation. Excellent job. Mateo.
Thank you.
Okay. The principal asked the boys to tell him what had happened. They both gave their story and the principal listened. When they were finished, the principal said that he understood the situation and that the boys would have to be punished. The principal thought for a minute about an appropriate punishment for the boys.
Fantastic. Very good. Any questions on the vocabulary so far?
Teacher, help the janitor.
Sorry?
Help the janitor. John, I like it here.
How come I can't see it? I'm sorry. Help there. Janitor. Janitor.
Janitor, yes.
This is the position of cleaning.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Good. Any other questions on the vocabulary?
What's the principal?
What's the what?
The principal.
The principal is the director of the school.
Boss.
Director.
The boss. Boss of all the teachers.
Is it a common word?
Yep, very common, the principal. I remember my principal in elementary school, he was from Japan. His name was Mr. Hamaguchi, and I loved him. He was the kindest man ever. He was a good principal. My doctor was Japanese, too. Isn't that funny?
Look like cartoons.
Sorry?
Look like cartoons, Japanese.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Uh-oh, I think we better continue. Isa, would you like to read the rest of that paragraph for us? Isa.
Their punishment had 4 parts. First, the boys would have to stay after school for 1 week. They would help the janitor clean the school. Next, they would have to write 100 times, "I will not fight in school." Then the principal made the boys shake hands and promise not to fight again. Finally, the principal told them he would have to call their parents to let them know what happened today in school.
Excellent. Very good. So the punishment had 4 parts. Adam, what do you think about the punishment? What do you think about the punishment that the boys received?
Yeah, I think it sounds be comprehensive.
You think it's comprehensive?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. What do you think is the most important part of their punishment?
To stay after school for 1 week, of course.
Excellent. Very good. Thanks for sharing. Why do you think that would be so hard for a young person?
It's the most thing any kid or any student waiting for is just to finish his school and go back or start his holiday, his vacation. So this will be the worst thing that you can suffer from.
I totally agree with you, Adam.
One time, it came to my mind this story. A friend of mine, he usually fight with his brother, and they would be fighting all the time. But one time, his father, he was tired, sick of the situation, and he grabbed them both of the kids and made them lick each other's back with salt.
He made them lick?
Lick, yes, their backs, each other's back, with a little bit of salt on their backs.
What?
Okay, that would be a lawsuit in Canada.
Yeah, and he said, if you two fight again, I'm gonna make you do the same. And they stopped.
I suppose that's like public, maybe like a public humiliation, maybe?
Yeah, it's humiliating, and but I wouldn't say humiliating, but gross.
Yeah.
And they stopped fighting.
Interesting. So there's some tips for parents out there. Get your children to lick each other's backs with salt on it.
Gross.
Maybe it wouldn't be a punishment at all. Maybe they'd like it. just saying, it's possible. Good. Does anyone else have a comment on what they think is the most valuable part or the lesson learned in this form of punishment?
For me, it would be call my parents to let them know what happened.
Me too, Victor. Why would that be the best part for you?
Because I can stay home for a long time, but it's always hard to confess, especially to parents.
Absolutely, it is, right?
Yeah.
Good. All right, let's continue. Mustafa, can I get you to read the next highlighted part, and then Victor, you can finish the last part of the paragraph.
Okay, teacher. The principal called their parent and explained the situation to them. Both boys' parents were surprised to hear that their sons were fighting because usually they got along so well. Tom and Jack's parents called each other after they had spoken to the principal.
They both decided to ground the boys for 2 weeks. This means that for 2 weeks the boys could not leave the house after school and on the weekends. The boys' parents also decided to explain to their sons that Superman and Spider-Man were both good, but in different ways.
Okay, good job. Excellent reading, Mustafa and Victor. Thank you. Any questions on the vocabulary for that last part?
I think Superman is the best.
No, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is definitely better than Superman.
No, for me, Superman.
No.
Teacher, your tool. Use your tool to punishment.
That's it. Everyone's getting muted. Very good. All right, let's have a final discussion. We won't have time to have everybody answer a question, but we'll start with Elena. Elena, thinking of this story, do you think it was fair for both of the kids to be punished at school and at home, or do you think that their punishment was too much?
No, I believe that it was okay. There should be punishment because they fight in the school.
Yeah,
I believe that it was. Yeah, I believe that it was productive, and maybe they will think over that before doing something like that.
Very good. Excellent. Anyone else have an opinion about that one?
I think no, it wasn't fair for them. Because just one fight is not count. Cannot be count.
Mm-hmm. So
because
you think
they are boys. They stand for their positions, and in further life they have to protect it. But this punishment makes them I don't know, girly or how to say.
I can imagine your father was the type, Andrew, that told you needed to learn how to defend yourself.
No.
So?
I just think so.
My father seemed to like it that I was a tough girl. He seemed to like that about me. Any final questions or comments before we close? Opinions that you guys would like to share? Yeah, we're gonna finish soon. Matteo, do you have something to say?
No. No. I think in this case, for me, the principal, it's a much exaggerate this kind of punish for two child. I think the teacher must teach the students not fighting for Superman and Spider-Man, you know, yes. But for other things.
Yeah,
you know?
I suppose. I think you mean you think that they should learn that they shouldn't fight over something so trivial, something so unimportant.
Okay.
Mhm.
The solution is simple, I think. Smack each one and say, I am the best, not Superman or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, Ali,
Your
but
principal is the best.
just for the young, just learn not smack, not fighting for this question.
I think I'm becoming less intelligent
No,
after this argument.
no. I would just say usually in the school, the teacher learned just topic, story, mathematics, and other okay science. But for me, it's important teaching also the topic for the keep calm for the okay.
Okay. Very good. Okay, well that is it. Yeah, that's why the principal was mad. They picked the wrong superhero. It's actually Catwoman. Hello.
I love Rocky.
We know. We know.
No, Arnold.
Sylvester Stallone or Arnold? Arnold. All right. Thank you guys for